I just want to say I get so much anxiety making these videos, but I'll continue to do so because I know it's going to be something that's needed in this world. And I don't know how many people might get where I'm coming from with this anxiety thing, but it can really stop you from chasing your dreams. But anyways, welcome to Crossover Tarot. I decided to start this channel to play my part in changing and saving the world. Like with my honesty, my truth, my stories, my testimonies. What you see here for me is the hard part. Ooh. I come from a Christian family mostly, a religious family mostly, and so the path that I'm choosing to walk is different and it's difficult. But I move forward because I know it's me playing my part. And not just being in the space where people think I should be. Or not playing the role that others created for me. But doing these videos are so heavy. I don't know. I get anxiety. And I have to coach myself and push myself so hard just to press record. But nevertheless, I'm here. I like to do crossover tarot on look at the card that's at the bottom. Death and rebirth. I like to do tarot card readings on lost loved ones. It's a lot of people out there that has lost somebody close to them, and sometimes you wish you can hear a word from them, or you wonder what they would say if they knew what you were going through or how you reacted to something, or The truth is, a lot of them do. And those people make up the other side that we call ancestors and spirits and, things like that. These people before you existed. And now you can't see them, so a lot of the times you think that you can't be close to them or connect to them. So I just like to do readings on loved ones. So what we'll do here is, I'm just going to ask you if you have a loved one that crossed over, you know that somebody needs to hear this message, then forward it to them, because they otherwise won't see it. This is not something that's very popular, so it might not pop up. If you know somebody that needs the message, then send it to them. So usually I like to ask what kind of energies we have coming in. And then we read the cards, and it gives us a sort of maybe like characteristics of the person that's meeting us today, right? But I also just like to listen to try to hear what God and Spirit is saying. And then I'll bring the messages after. So the first card is the Page of Wands. I'm going to learn how to edit, because then I can blank that little quiet ass middle part out. But anyways, the first card out is the Page of Wands in reverse. Right? So it says lack of direction or bad news. Then we have the Ten of Swords. It's like, when you've been through so much and so many people hurt you, and you might lack trust from that. So you have a person who not only lack trust, but also lack direction, And then we have death and rebirth, which states that something came to an end. Now, death doesn't have to mean the actual death, but considering what we're doing here, then it could be playing a part in that. But it still states that something came to an end. Knight of Swords is like a message coming, like something coming towards you, rushing towards you. But I don't know. This card is so flighty to me. Like, when it comes out with this other card that I see in the deck, like, it always makes me laugh. Because one, he's like carrying roses and being all cute. And then the next second, he's running out. So this is the energy I get from this. Even though this is like a message coming towards you, or something coming towards you. A rescue type of thing. Knight in shining armor or something like that. But I always see this as being flighty. So this is somebody who lacks trust, who lacks direction, who probably will just, run out your life in a fucking second. So that just tells me that you and this person may not have been on the, what is it called, like on the same page, right? But you loved him or her or this person because you're here, right? So then we have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is like carrying a burden, right? It's like carrying a burden. And then the Four of Swords is about getting rest, like learning to deal with what you're going through so you can rest. Because when there's I just heard there's no rest for the wicked, but there's no rest in the soul. And sometimes that weighs heavy on the body. So, yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you. So this may have been, this may be somebody who backstabbed you. Yeah, and they wanted a new beginning. They wanted a new beginning. They didn't want to be this playful ass, flighty ass person anymore. Like, I don't know how to explain. That's how they were before. Oh, thank you. They're like, that's why we gave you death and rebirth. They weren't like that before. Well, they were flighty and playful, doing the most, but they don't want to be like that anymore, right? So they wanted something. Yeah, they wanted to move on. I don't know. Oh, I feel so emotional. I don't know if this person didn't get the chance to apologize, because it had the Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm pretty sure that card was there in reverse. And it's like not getting over the hump. Like the Ten of Swords is like, yeah, I've been through this. I've been stabbed in the back, but that's all coming to an end. Like, I'm not going to let my past dictate where I go, So having it in reverse just makes me feel like, I don't know why I keep saying he, but that's just the energy it feels like to me. But it could be a she. But they're sorry that you guys didn't get over the hump before they move forward. That sounds funny, move forward. Crossed over. It is forward movement. Just think about it like it's the place that we all have to go. Oh, excuse me. And so many people fear it. So many people fear it. And so many people like will act as if it doesn't exist, or I don't know. Some people act as if it's nothing after this, or, like we're souls. Like, you got to think about how important you are. Like, do you think you're just going to die and like cease from existence? And if everything is here on earth, if everything right now is here on earth, then wouldn't you come back to visit it or try to protect it or save it or, Like, think about it. But they're sorry that this time around they didn't get to get a fresh start with you. Yeah. What else? What else, Spirit? Thank you. They're like, hold on, we ain't done. Moment to moment. Okay, so it's kind of sideways. It could be both. Yeah. So moment to moment. What I just felt like for this was it just kind of makes me think about this person's character that just always thought there was more time. I'll do it later. In and out. Just, this to me seems like a younger person. Like somebody who was probably in like 20s. 20s or 30s or something like that. I mean, it could be an older person with a young soul. Only you would know that, but This feels like a young person because everything's so in and out, so flighty, so playful, but it's not childish. It's, yeah. So existence coming out as a challenge. Give me a second. I feel so many things from that card existence. Having it come out as a challenge. The first thing I felt was they might feel stuck. Yeah, for some reason, this crossed over person may feel a little bit stuck. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know why. We'll find out. Oh, fighting in reverse. Definitely didn't want to do that anymore. Didn't want to fight anymore. Oh man. Sorrow in reverse. You. Oh goodness. So. Man. Okay. So first thing I feel for this is just one, you can release it. Because first I see the words fighting sorrow. So you might be feeling like you have to stay strong, or you might be letting anger rule because just sometimes pain, you have to do something with it. And letting it go is hard. So you try to turn it into something else. So they saying you can stop fighting, you can stop fighting the sorrow. You can let that out, right? Throwing it in reverse like that. Let it out because they don't want you to be broken about it. They made me pick up this card, so I'm going to keep it. I guess we'll turn it this way. Fighting. Then we have consciousness in reverse. Laziness, trust, stress, morality. Hold on. They were like, take fighting with you. That's funny. So fighting. Okay, so first I feel from fighting and consciousness. They would like throw this card with it. Give me a second. Yeah, so with fighting and consciousness, I feel that's exactly what they did. I don't know if you saw them leave or if you saw them in and out. Like, I feel like laziness. Laziness is not, in this instance, doesn't feel like lazy, not cleaning up the house, but like that's how they felt. They couldn't get up. They were fighting consciousness. And then I feel here with trust and like, look at this person, like they're just like letting go. Like that's what, thank you, Spirit. They with letting go, trust, and then stress is like this person was, yeah, you were stressed, this person was stressed too, but just ready for it all to end for whatever reason. Look, morality. Like this, literally, this whole little spread just said like they didn't want to go, like they had to, right? And then we have the source here in reverse under the bottom of the deck. That just says like they didn't want to go. But for some reason they had no choice. It's some things here that we really have no control over. Like we can make our choices, but when it's time for you to go, you cannot want to all you want, and you still have to go. So there was no time for them to apologize for whatever this fight was that you guys had, whatever this beef was that you guys had. But they are very, 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 very apologetic. And maybe they feel stuck because of that. Sometimes you leave under the wrong circumstances, and you might come straight back to try to fix what you left here, because everything you do is something you're putting out. Like if you pissed in the grass right now, it's going to have some type of effect on the grass, and it's going to have a trickle down effect on everything else. Not saying peeing in the grass is the worst thing. I'm just stating like everything we do affects us and everything around us. So imagine crossing over and then realizing how much damage has been done, by you. Wouldn't you fucking feel stuck? You be feeling like, do I come back and try it again, or do I go to my next step, or what? Yeah. Look, still, here go another card, like about not letting go. But how the fuck he gonna get up? And yeah, he in the clouds, but he can't hold on there for forever. At some point, you gotta let go and let God, or let whoever the fuck created us and all the biggest whatevers, let them take care of it. Call it whatever you like. But that's coming out sideways as a challenge. So letting go and letting God right now for some reason is an issue. Let me see what else is popping up here. Intensity, experiencing in reverse aloneness. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. So course it's intense. Why wouldn't it be? Have you ever thought about, like, ain't no way you live on this earth and you ain't thought about dying, right? You might go through this process of like, how does it feel, or what happens next, or I don't know. Well, I know because I have my own thoughts of it, but there's nobody who lives here that does not and have not thought about dying. It's the one thing we all gonna do. Why wouldn't you imagine it? You know what I mean? If they say everybody on this earth at some point is gonna have to get a screw drilled through their knee, like, you would be thinking, trying to figure it out, trying to see what's next, trying to see what you can do, prepare for it, right? Except now, and people act like the shit just don't exist. They'll play dead first before they realize that the shit exists. It's very intense. It's the greatest thing you'll ever do in your fucking life outside of being born. Like, think about it. Then experiencing is in reverse. So they might not be having the best experience right now. Now, this not no, oh, they going to heaven or going to hell. Maybe it's a realization of what's happening here on earth that makes them want to come back. What would make you be born today in 2022? But somebody got to fucking do it. Somebody got to do it. Aloneness. Whoever this is, they don't want to leave you. Look, this shit making me emotional as fuck. I'm going to have to get it together. Transformation. And then look how this thing got all these different hands. It just made me feel like choices. You know? Trying to make a choice. But whoever it is, no matter what, they want to make sure that you're okay. Let me see something real fast. Get a couple of these. Okay, I'm head out, but I keep doing this because I know one day somebody's going to see it. Somebody that needs it. Could be in secret. Ain't nobody got to know but me and you. Because I know how hard it is to watch these things, yet alone to deliver them. But somebody's got to do it. It keeps flying back in there. They said do this one. Nope, do it first. This one says all things work together for good. And this one says I am always learning. So this person, on top of just what it says in general, it gives me a vibe that this person is saying, I'm always here. I will always exist. All things work together for the good. The good that we need. You know? So even though they left and it didn't seem like the right time, they said I could have did better, you know? But no matter what, even if it was worse, it still got to work for the best. Like, think of this. The universe is always striving. The earth is always striving to survive, to heal itself, to become better. We as human are like that too. But just like a flower, you have to nurture. Like, you have to give it water. You have to feed it. You have to give it sun to watch it grow, to watch it blossom into something. And this person may not have had all of that. They may not have been nurtured the way that they should have. Some people come from the dirt. And it says, I'm always learning. You're always here. You're always going to exist. When you die, like, that soul has to go somewhere. Come on, you got to know it. It has to go somewhere. Just thought about, oh my goodness. Holy Spirit. Yes. Okay. So we still have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's a young person. All I see on the card is like, I love her cards. They're so awesome. But all I see sticking out to me is bully youth. So this person, yeah, this person may have been somebody who would scare people. Yeah. But then seeing the Ten of Wands in reverse is saying that they put that burden down. That they no longer wanted to carry, yeah, whatever that was, that pain that they caused people, that hurt that they caused people, they no longer want to carry that. It says I'm always learning, right? It says I am blessed and I am grateful. Now that came out in reverse, so this probably was a person who was blessed and not grateful. I just caught a sun vibe, right? Cause they don't know how to be grateful. You can tell them 18 million thousand goddamn times, and they don't know how to be grateful. Like, they don't get it. They don't get it. They won't get it, because you know what makes them get it? Time and age. And I finally fucking get that. And it applies to so many different things. You know? But you can try so hard to be like, get it together. But just think, they've only been on the earth for 16 years. You know? And I'm just throwing an age out there, you know? But, you know, they were only there for that long, and you expect so much of them. But just think, 5 years ago, this was a baby. You know? So now they just want to let you know, like, I get it, that I was ungrateful. Oh, let's see, I get that one. All things work together for good. Yeah, let's see. It says, this day is a special day. It is yours. Yesterday slipped away. It cannot be filled with more meaning. About tomorrow, nothing is known. But this day, today is yours. Make use of it. Today you can make somebody happy. Today you can help another. This is a special day. It is yours. That is great as it is. But I have to read it as it is upside down. And it just made me think about the funeral, right? Because that becomes their day. When people pass on, you can celebrate the birthday, but a lot of people celebrate the death day because it hit harder to them. You know, it hit them harder. It hurt them to lose you. So people celebrate your death day. What about it? It says all you need is to believe in yourself, right? And then this says, Don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. Yeah, like we're addressing everything right now. Oh, because I was like, I don't know what y'all trying to tell me. Okay, yeah, so this person wants you to put the burden down too, right? Um, yeah, they don't want you to waste your days away just being sad about who they are, just being sad about where they are, and being sad that they're no longer with you, right? And they want you, thank you, they want you to make today, they want you to make the best of every day. You might be consuming yourself with the loss of this person. And these are some soulmate cards in here, so this might be an energy being sent towards a girlfriend at this moment. Yeah, they might be wanting to address so many different things at once. But they want you to, there's something that you've been working on, something that you probably think about doing, something you want to do. They are definitely, they just said, tell them it's two. It's somebody else. It's somebody else. They want you to believe in yourself. And they want you to follow those dreams. Oh, they want you to move forward too. And they want you to date. And you probably feel like you can't make anybody happy at this time because you lost somebody that was close to you. But they're saying that you can give that love to somebody who needs it. And they're just saying that you don't have to forget about them. It's okay to hold somebody in your heart. That heart is big and strong and capable of loving again. No matter what, thank you. No matter what you guys have, fucking up the message, my bad. Oh, this day is a special day. It is yours. Yeah, there's another energy that, oh, I was going to say that wants to say something to their wife, or maybe this person wanted to make you their wife. Whatever you guys shared, you had that. Can't nobody take that away. Nobody can take that away. Nobody can go back and change yesterday. So that's all that, yeah, that's all you have, but it can't be taken from you. Oh, and that's sure me, and it can't be filled with more meaning or more memories. But you still got that. I just heard that saying, would you rather have loved and lost than to not loved and lost than to never loved at all? So would you had rather never met this person, and giving your heart to them or fell in love with them? Would you rather that than to meet them and then know that you would lose them so soon? Say it, really think about it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you know somebody that needs that message, don't be crappy. Send it to them. And I will catch you guys later.